I've been muted this whole time, and I've just been saying words. How rude of StreamYard. Oh, brother. I'm just going to read 20 minutes of comments first. With no sound, because I was muted. You know, today's starting off amazingly. Very much. I'm having a Katie Ann kind of day. First, I missed my stream. And then I can't find my glasses. And now I have a headache. It's just too much for my delicate soul. Anyways, back to the top. We're going to do it all over again, even though I've been speaking for 2 minutes already. Hello, Mullen. Hi. Good morning or afternoon. Good morning, Mars. Good morning, Katie. Grape did not forget. It's just overslept. And this is not a classic Grape at all. Okay? Stieg is slandering my good name. Never has happened to me before. I like how 8 of y'all stuck around. Thank you so much. Good morning, Wallace. Wallace did try to call me, and I love you for that. Star comment of the day, Mullen. This was a good one. I think this may mean Stig is the only troublemaker to not sleep through a scheduled stream. What an achievement, as Mullen says. I want to thank the Academy and God. And thank y'all for running the first sprint. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time we've run sprints in the chat when I started stream. So how did everyone do for that 25-minute sprint? Let me know. The sprint that ended 4 minutes ago. Beep, beep, beep. Stieg, you're being really bitchy today. Oh my gosh. What did I do to you today? What did I do? And here are the comments that say I was muted for ever. Thank you. Today drains me. Yeah. Happens to the best of us. And it's only 11:39. No. It's 10 o'clock still. I feel like starting off muted is more of a Crystal than a Katie, TBH. You know what it is? It muted me when I put up the video thing. It never unmuted me when it was over. And usually I put the music, the background music with the video, but I didn't today because I didn't want to hear it. And when I do that, when I put the music with it, it doesn't mute me. I think I've cracked the code. I figured it out. Mullen's working on creating a new slide deck for new branding for work. Got through cover and contents pages, and she's being slow. But that's okay, because it's a Friday. Any work assigned on a Friday, it's due on a Monday, you know? Not due on a Monday. It starts on a Monday, because who's really trying to crank out all the work on Friday? No one. Mars has been polishing up the cowboy outline. Then they're going to get into watching a production of a Midsummer Night's Dream for research for another project. Ooh, I like your Rolodex of projects, Mars. It's ever growing. And you're actually completing them, which is admirable. I love that. As opposed to other days when I'm delightful and warm. You are usually pretty delightful. I'm allowing myself 2 sprints to brain dump this Bridgerton-esque historical romance idea I have before it goes in the vault and I go back to my short story. Okay. Will this idea be another short story, or is it like a full-length thing, or is it a novella? What's the dealio? So true, so true. Can we chat about book and author drama today? Always. Is anything new happening? What have you heard about? I want everyone's opinion on the Crave drama and on that agent drama. I don't know about the Crave drama, so you have to fill me in. I'm in a tea kind of mood. You have to fill me in about that, but we can definitely talk about the agent drama. While it's said, I'm rearranging furniture this morning and watching Magical Legend of the Leprechauns TV movie. And Mars says, I mean, for everyone that I've completed, I have like 5 Lost to the Abyss, if I'm being honest. That's a better ratio than most, I think, though. I need the crave tea. I crave the tea. The only crave drama I could find was a Reddit post from a year ago saying there was a document going around with proof that it was plagiarized. Just out of the loop. So the publisher of Crave is being dragged into court because apparently they stole that from an author who was on submission with that exact sort over 10 years ago. Oh my god. Crave is like a Twilight-esque romance novel. It's a fake novel length. Nope, not fake. That doesn't say fake at all. Not in that sentence, at least. It's a romance novel length dealio. The TLDR is that fuckboy and ball prop boys start a fake dating-esque romance because plot reasons, but they end up falling for each other. I love that. Yes, Crave is a trashy YA paranormal romance that even I couldn't get through in its entirety because it was that bad. And Mullen does love a bit of trash. It's got vampires, dragons, and stuff where the main character goes to a magic school in like Alaska or something. Very Twilight coded. Loving all the descriptions. More people try explain Crave to Wallace, please. But that's crazy. I want to see the court documents. I want to see this author's like submission packet from 10 years ago and the first couple chapters of Crave and a side by side. Oh, thank you so much. Kari Can Read has a video reading the series, and it's one of my favorite long form reading videos. Defo recommend the Kari Can Read. Not ASAP, recap. A Little Bit Mads also has like full review videos for the whole series. Love that. Anna has such a girl crush on Kari Can Read. She's so cool. Now the other drama is the one I posted in the fiction channel. Let me open up the Discord. Oh, okay. Fiction channel, where are you? There we go. You can tell how long I haven't been inside the Discord. Okay. Well, would you guys hate me if I started to sprint? Because I gotta take the dog outside to the bathroom. And then we'll talk about the agent drama. And then maybe I'll look up some more about this Crave drama. We can read some court documents or something. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm so sorry. Because he is like whining and sniffling. I keep forgetting the name of the channel. The hex Hourglass. Oop. I'm feeling Green Man Woods today. And we're just going to do a 25 since I don't know who picked the sprint like time last time. Mullen, perhaps, set the precedent for 25-minute sprints. Share screen. Green Man Woods. Thank you all, not only for stop. Also, you're gonna show my whole like identification, YouTube. Sheesh. What was I saying? What was I saying? Thank you all for bearing with me for missing the first sprint of my own stream, and then kind of pretty quickly jumping into another one. Illy, Okay, that was the end of our first sprint. Everyone let me know how you did. And we had a Sasha join us. Hello, Sasha. Awesome. I caught part of a sprint. Wanted to get some words in before work. Hi, everyone. Hi. Miss you so much. She's been trying to think of an interesting, possibly sexy shoulder tattoo a guy could have. A main character is watching his potential love interest walk into a room, and I want him to notice his tattoo. Ooh, very interesting. What's this love interest's backstory like? What's his vibe? Also, don't mind my like ponytail fading in and out of the estate, okay? Excuse me, who is this? Who is AD? Where is the gays everywhere? Don't mind the title change. It's for a school project, okay. As long as you haven't banished the gays. Anyways, hang, hi. Wallace did well at Sprint, moved the large bar cabinet to a different wall, and it fits. Ooh. So I think I'm going to keep it for now. Solid. Love that. Mullen literally did a divider with 2 text boxes on it, and that's it. What's wrong with me? Why can't I do shit? It's Friday. That's just the answer I'm going to go with, okay? Next sprint, Wallace is going to be budgeting. Ghost ponytail is my fave. Oh, well, you guys haven't seen the... Let me move back. Let me see if you can see it from back. Oh my god, you can't get it. Ugh. Anyway, Steve knows about it. There's a Dementor flying around here somewhere. Because I have a piece of black fabric over my bookcase. Maybe I move back. Oh wow, StreamYard today wants to actually work. How fascinating. You can kind of see if I do that. Anyway. I'll be back come July. Pride Month 2. Really enjoying. Oh, I missed something. Okay, Mars started watching a production of A Midsummer Night's Dream by the Palm Beach Shakespeare Festival because it was the most recent one on YouTube, and they are enjoying the acting in it. You said it's Friday, and I told them what murder. I love that sound so much. It's I don't know the word I'm looking for, but it is my favorite. It's ever present in my head. Oh, July is Disability Pride Month. Fun fact. That was indeed a very fun fact. Too bad that you aren't doing Romeo and Juliet, Mars, because boy, would I have the recommendation for you. You know, on the talk of Shakespeare, my not my town, because Atlanta is not my town, but downtown Atlanta, there's a Shakespeare tavern where you can watch the play and have dinner and drinks. And I want to go so bad. But I can never justify like making the trip down there. Um, Also sometimes they do drunk Shakespeare, and I want to see one of those really badly too. No problems, Anna. Everyone arrives at their own time. And Jess is listening to Air of Fire at work, so missed the return. That's okay. Are you listening to this for another readathon, or is this just part of your regular TBR? Also, speaking of readathons, Jess, what's the dealio? Why have I been saying that a lot today? What's the dealio on the Summer Scare readathon? Chime in, please. Mar says Romeo and Juliet retellings are so overdone, and while I like the play, it's not my fave. No, Mars, I need you to ask me to clarify. Can you clarify, Wallace? It's the thing I'm watching this morning. Magical Legend of the Leprechauns is a Romeo and Juliet retelling, apparently. Unironically, such a good adaptation if you skip the boring human stuff. I think my favorite adaptation is Romeo and Juliet. Um, Hank says, much ado about nothing, but Dawn, John, and Hero are together. Get together. Also, speaking of this, I just watched what's that movie? The one with Sydney Sweeney and the guy that's now everywhere. Anyone But You. Apparently, that was based on Much Ado About Nothing, which I think, circling back to the Sydney Sweeney of it all, um, I think that movie would have been good if those two people were not the leads. I think had it been anyone else, it'd have been a better movie. She can't do like romantic comedy, and he is just sometimes he gives Dexter. Yeah, that sounds cunty. There has to be a fic on that, right? Hi, Wendy. Good morning. Been lurking while I get ready for the day. Whoopi Goldberg is in it. A leprechaun and fairy fall in love even though their people hate each other. When was this? When was this? When was this released? Because I feel like back in like the 90s, early 2000s, Whoopi Goldberg was in everything. Everything random too. I haven't been to a live production of anything since 2017. When I was in London, I actually saw a great adaptation of Midsummer while I was there. Ugh, that sounds amazing. Grieve going, what's the stitch? Unironically, should be a thing, I think. It already is a thing. I just Delia was new for the day. But that as whoopsie. Yes, more love for Romeo and Juliet. And Sasha has seen that Leprechaun movie. Your boss made you watch it. How funny. Possibly. Imagine him and Dexter though. Yeah, I see it. No one does it like Michael C. Hall, I fear. Like he just has that shit mastered. And a little scarily at that too. For that sprint, Stieg changed his short stories opening paragraph. We got a little snippet. She closed the car door and took a deep breath, exchanging the city air for the notes of pine and dirt lingering on the forest breeze. The sun loomed above like an eye watching them in a pale blue sky, its light reflecting in the windows of the cabin at the end of the driveway. Ooh, setting the scene. I love that. Air of Fire is for the Mass Effect read along that Jess is co hosting. Okay. I'm assuming this is a Sergey Mass readathon kind of situation. And Summer Scare is going to be beginning of July because it was going to be, nope, beginning of August because it was going to be July, but I was too busy to get it together. Yeah, it's old, early 2000s, maybe 1999, definitely pre 9/11. That was Whoopi Goldberg's prime, honestly. I mean, like Sister Act, come on. I saw him in a Harlan Coben series. It was like, why is he mentally stable? Well, he isn't, but you know, he should always be like 3 steps away from crying and willing to kill somebody, I think. Funny. Oh, Mars's mind overrode it to Goblet of Fire. That's funny. Yeah, I've been thinking about it for weeks now. Excellent, because August is pre-order. That's a lot of P's. Primo pre-order push month for A Dark and Secret Magic. Bye. Oh, you're gonna miss the tea because I found the lawsuit, and I was gonna pull it up. So the Crave lawsuit. Let's just show you the Carfax. Okay. What's this one? Let's see. Let me see if I move myself down here. Can you see it better? Possibly. Oh, Mars, I'm gonna have to get you one of those. But I found this on the internet. Okay. And we're just gonna skip ahead to the similarities. Actually, well, no. We'll read the nature of the action first. Okay. So the plaintiff, Lynn Freeman, an unsuspecting writer and attorney, put her complete faith and trust in a literary agent, Emily Sullivan Kim, of Prospect Agency. Kim was basically like, your book is safe with me because I'm the one who found Twilight and took it out the slush pile. Also says that Freeman had some interest from UK publishers who advised her to obtain an agent. And apparently that's how she got in contact with Kim. Okay. And then it says while they were working together, the agent had Freeman just like do multiple revisions of the book. And the girly pop was like, why am I doing so many revisions? What's the deal? I didn't read all of this part, so I don't know how they like severed their agent author relationship. But it says, hold on. Oh, Freeman read the other 3 books in the Crave series and discovered they're substantially similar to various versions of her manuscript. Okay, so let's see. Let's scroll down to the similarities. I think that's on page 13. And sorry if you're commenting. I'm on a different tab. I don't have my second monitor up yet, so I will have to just come back to it. Ooh, I didn't read this part. This is interesting. My question is, how did this take so long to come out? I don't know when Crave was published, but it says this lawsuit was in 2022, or I think it started in 2022 and bled into 2023. Someone said like 45 or so drafts. Oh, they really had her write the whole damn series. They brought the receipts. A literary podcast in the style of true crime would be so good. Yeah, that'd be really good, actually. Okay. This is interesting. I didn't read this part earlier, though, but it says Freeman met Woolf in the summer of 2012 at Kim's request. Freeman attended the Romance Writers of America conference. Kim introduced Woolf to Freeman outside the hotel where they were both staying and told her that Woolf was an erotica writer, that she was speaking at the conference. She was very proud of her, and that they were good friends. Ooh. That is also kind of shady. Okay, so it says Kim asked them what they were working on or just completed, and Freeman spoke briefly about her project Blue Moon Rising. Blah 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 blah. Oh, what's her name? Wolf said she'd begin writing a manuscript as well about living in Alaska, which made her book in Alaska. Oh, here we go. The end of Freeman's relationship with Kim and Prospect. Late 2013, Kim told Freeman that she had no publishers to whom she could send her book. Hold the front door. Hold the phone. A UK publisher wanted it. Ooh, other than the few publishers to whom she had already sent it, Kim asked Freeman to provide a list of publishers and contacts who she thought might be interested. Also, she had Freeman write chapter outlines, pitch notes, and synopses, as well as letters of introduction for her to use to send to them. She thought it was strange that Kim asked for those materials. And then Kim began pressuring her to write adult contemporary romance, telling her that she could easily sell a book with Freeman's writing style. Kim even suggested erotica. Freeman had no interest in doing any of that. In 2014, Kim told Freeman if she could not write a contemporary romance book and give her something new, she would need to remove Freeman from her website. She told her that the Freeman manuscripts were great stories, but they missed the market. She said that young adult books and movies in the genre were oversubscribed and that Freeman would need to wait until her son graduated from high school in 2021 to resubmit her original manuscript. Freeman gave Kim notes for a few proposed books as well as some chapters. However, Freeman concluded that she did not want to write anything other than young adult fantasy set in Alaska. Stick to your guns, girly pop. Go ahead. And then Kim told her there was no market for it. Wow. They parted ways amicably, apparently. Freeman decided to attend writers' conferences and workshops and continued to write and perfect her craft until 2021, where her son graduated from high school, and following Kim's advice, she could shop her original manuscript, which was intended to be first of a series. The first book in the Crave series was published April 7th, 2020. Very interesting timeline. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 2020. I think the Plankton's book was 2010. The kind of trash is very 2010s coded. Me reading paragraph 30, my agent made me do that too. It's the sub packet that got me my book deal, so probably because it's based off the book from 2020 she stole. LOL. Very interesting. Okay, let's jump ahead to the similarities. I think that's on the next page. Similarities go way beyond the main storyline. All right. Let's see. Blue Moon Rising is Lynn Freeman's story that she originally wrote 2010s, and then here's the Crave main plot line. They both take place in a school in Alaska, but Blue Moon Rising was a public school. Crave is a private boarding school. Different cities. Ooh, but Crave was originally in Anchorage, like the first book. Set in Alaska because of the magical properties of the Aurora Borealis. The story is set in Alaska because the agent suggested it to Wolf. This is not looking great on the agent. I'm gonna be so fucking for real. Main characters from San Diego. She is a 17-year-old human, or believes to be human. She's something unique to the supernatural mixed bloodlines. In OG Virgin, she's a Nyx, and then in the Crave version, she's a gargoyle. Descendant of one twin goddess. Oh, I can't even highlight this. God damn it. Yeah, descendant of one of the twin goddesses in both. Her purpose is to restore balance and is a protector in both. She lives with the only family she has left, her uncle and her aunt. Nope, her uncle and cousin. They're both witches in Crave. But in the OG, it's her mom and aunt who are both witches. Believe her dad to be human. In Crave, he's a witch. In Blue Moon Rising, he's a werewolf. Blue Moon Rising is also such a 2010 title. It's giving True Blood. Yeah, believes the mom to be human. In the Crave, she's a gargoyle. OG, she's a witch. Her parents were deeply in love, and both. Comes to Alaska after an accident killed her father in both when she was 7 in the original and 17 in the new version. suffers from anxiety and panic attacks from the loss. What are you guys thinking? This is so similar. Oh yeah, sorry. Spoiler alert for Crave. I had never intended to read those books, so I'm not phased, but if anyone was, I'm so sorry. Forgot the big supernatural twist was the MC is a gargoyle. What a wild thing to choose out of any supernatural creature. It's giving new moon. Just says, like, I stopped reading Emmy's book as a beta because it was too similar to my own at the time, and it wasn't nearly this close. I'm gonna be so for real. A lot of these are just like bad YA tropes. The direct quote about Alaska is bad though. Also, the fact that it's the same agent is triply bad, you know? If it had been from another agent, I could be like, oh yeah, it's just YA tropes, but why is this making me want to drop my career and become a paralegal? Preparing receipts sounds so interesting. Oh, the T one is bad too. Okay, let's see. Tea is a thing. Oh yeah. The heroine's aunt makes herbal tea. Oh, my light just died. Tea is used to bind her magic. Yee. Both parents were murdered by Vampire Prince. Vampire Prince wants to use the heroine for a spell to resurrect her dead mate. In both. Okay, I can disregard T because, that's just YA. Heroine's friends are supernatural. And two teachers. Why is she friends with her teachers? First of all, that is fucking weird. Harry Potter is mentioned in the scene where the heroine learns her friends are supernatural in both versions. Um, she meets the romantic lead, instant attraction. He grins at her as if he knows exactly what effect he has on her. Ooh, that exact sentence being in both? She's irritated and conflicted by her attraction to him, describes him with similar words in both books, even down to the clothes he's wearing, black jeans and a t-shirt. The love interest has mind control powers. Her supernatural powers from a genetic thing. Okay, I can skip those couple of ones because it's just, YA romance. She's nervous, whatever. Finds the nature of him to be exciting. Yeah, that's just standard YA bullshit right there. Ooh, they're connected by loss. Older brother believes he. Wow. Okay, hold on. Dead older brother for the romantic interest in both versions. OG, the brother was murdered. Crave, Jackson believes he murdered his brother. Heroine steps through a doorway in the Alaskan winter and it's summer. Okay. The Northern Lights being a part of the story. I think this is just too similar. They are just too similar, and this goes on for quite a while. And okay, so here are some lines that appear to be similar. I'll just scroll kind of slowly so you can possibly read these on your own. I read some of them and they weren't one to one, but like they have the same vibe, This is the only one that's like kind of damning. Number 5, he grinned as if he knew exactly what effect he had on me. And now he's grinning. He knows exactly what kind of effect he's having on me. Yeah, similar descriptions of the main character of the romantic lead. Use of the words wicked, dangerous, and sexy. Heroine quotes Shakespeare, and the romantic lead knows the quote. Let's see. At the end of this hair-touching scene, romantic lead wants her to be careful. Okay. Well, well, well. Looks like. Well, well, well. And the fact that they're in like similar parts of the book, like page 58, page 53, kind of following the same structure, like pretty on the nose. What is the verdict here? What do we think? I'm gonna have the Dory one. It's so blatant. I'm pretty sure someone said Crave was like a Twilight fan fiction that was better written. So renaming the romantic lead to Jackson was the main loss here. Ash is just less cringe. I agree. Having read both, I disagree. Twilight was better written. Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, so many of these just go with Twilight and YA romance, like that whole um style and aesthetic, but so much of it is also similar. I'm curious whether the OG book was also trash or a better version of Crave. I mean, yeah, very bad YA tropes, but like down to the tiniest details. hmm In context, it's all bad, 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 bad. Yeah, I agree. That's a lot of tropes you'll see again and again, but all of them at once in the same book. I feel like if it wasn't this long of a list, then some of these could be dismissed. But it's literally every detail. Just too much. Case closed. We cracked it. This was plagiarized. Oh gosh. Wait, Jess, you haven't read Twilight? But don't you own the books? What happened? I haven't read it either, so I have no comment on better written wise. Just assuming that every single person has read Twilight, I think that's just how I'm feeling. Everything I know about you feels like a lie. Okay, read the first one, DNF the second one. Yes, make us the jury. Oh, if you scroll down, it's the character similarities. Okay. I wonder if there was like an official like verdict that came out or something because I don't know how far down I can go. Should go. Okay. Ooh, heroine describes romantic lead. Similar, very, very similar in both versions. Dangerous, bad boy, sexy, arrogant, rock star, gorgeous, beautiful, wicked, wild, hot, smoking hot. Smile turns one corner of his mouth up. Maybe if I put it in, hold on, let me experiment with something. I'll be able to see some where I can scroll to. Oh, shit. I can't fucking see that. What's this? I wish there were pictures in here. Like, show me the face claims for both. Show me the mood boards, the Pinterest boards. Jesus Christ. Okay. Page 42, she said. Oh, look at me. I found it on my own. That thumbnail view did work a little bit. Couldn't make it past them talking about Romeo and Juliet being the most romantic story ever. Here. That whole list is also Edward Cullen, basically. Excuse me. Edward Cullen was a fucking nerd. What? That man was not in no way rock star bad boy. Anyway. Moves to Alaska. Strong sense of loss. Panic attack. Uses breath work to cope. Discovered her family was murdered by vampire prince / mate. Supernatural world secret. Didn't know about her parents' supernatural abilities. Parents were deeply in love. No other family besides these two people. Ooh, discovers a long lost grandmother. Thinks she's human, but is in fact not like other girls. Her supernatural purpose is to restore balance and to protect. She's a magical being with magic in her veins. I like the differentiation between veins and blood. Only one of her kind. She hears two voices in her head. One of them is an immortal abomination / unkillable beast who's trapped in chains in a place unreachable by portal. The vampire prince / king put him there. She visits him by portal, tells him she's a friend, promises to come back for him. Learns that he's her long lost relative. Wait a second. This feels like a plot hole in the original. Blood Moon Rising? I thought her father was dead. Is this her biological father? The other voice she hears is another person, Ronan / Hudson. Immune to certain magic. Learns she's half human. Blah, 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 blah. Mixed bloodlines. Twin goddesses. Loves books / reading. Is a smarty pants McGee. Oh, has magical tattoos that itch and burn. Get that checked out, babes. Quotes books, Shakespeare's philosophy. Thinks she isn't beautiful. Saves romantic lead's life. Sacrifices herself. Drinks a lot of tea. Tea's her family thing. Special herbal blends. The tea binds her magic. Loves Mexican food. Supernatural beings call her child, little girl, Sherry, darling. Nope, that's his daughter. Sorry. I'm in my own story right now. That's sus too. She's a queen. Hold up. Maybe I missed something. Hold up. Back it up. Can we check if both books she released the breath she didn't know she was holding? Oh. Also, Twilight gets a pass as it did it first / started the trend. Oh, I guess just likes the magical legend of not unicorns, leprechauns. Oh my gosh. Edward Cullen was a simp. Yep. Have you seen? I have never seen that. The holding your breath would be the final nail in the coffin. I also forgive silly teenagers for not understanding when they haven't been taught proper media literacy. Like, it's not their fault yet if they still believe it as adults, then yes, it's their own fault. Oh, about Romeo and Juliet. Okay. I feel like this has been enlightening, you know? There are just way too many little intricacies, I think, to be overlooked. There, therefore, I am calling this a case of plagiarism. I wonder if Tracy Wolf was in on it, like she knew, or if her agent was feeding her this like bit by bit, being like, "Oh, you should write this. Oh, you should write this. Oh, you should write this." You know? Ooh, The Blood Letter. That's a sick title. I'm stealing that. Okay. Oh, it's in both. Ooh, that's kind of a very specific role for a character. All right, let's see. What's at the end of this document? Dated March 25th, 2022. Okay. Prayer for relief. Plaintiff demands a trial by jury on all issues properly triable. So maybe it hasn't gone to trial yet. Stop sharing. Back to me. Lesson is we can each steal one item from this list. And it's okay. Yeah, I'm claiming Blood Letter. I'm just trying to figure out which store I can put that in. That's a little treat. Mullen is gonna claim Jackson just so she can kill the character. Listen, listen. Wait. When did I become Juliet? Wait, oh. This is about Romeo and Juliet. Great. Yeah, okay. Why was Mullen's name misspelled in my comment? Autocorrect? Mail me, I guess. Oh, that was funny. And I think it's time to do another sprint, unfortunately. So we can pull up the tea for the next controversy in book Twitter. Let me find another timer. Excuse me. Hello? Oh, you know what? I'll do a Laura timer. I think she released some new timers recently. And I'm gonna make some coffee too. That's not a new one, but I really want some coffee. So we're gonna do this iced coffee timer. 25. Okay. What if Wolf is just a figurehead, the sacrificial lamb? Yeah. Oh, hey Nina. Been here a few minutes. Was just very intrigued by the drama we had on screen. Had to look up the document myself too. Steal like an artist, not like a thief. That agent is the bad art friend for sure. I think the real culprit is the publisher or the agent, the one who told Wolf to write this exact book. Don't know how much she knew about the OG story. Sasha is a paralegal, and work is never this fun. In your expertise, Sasha, what's your verdict? You know, is this enough to trial to convict? You know, Sasha, give us a fun case to talk about next. When is your next bring your kid to work day? Because I want to come. Oh, okay. I think it's pretty conclusive. That lady definitely wrote the original version of that book. Bring your online friends to work. All right, all right. We're gonna start our mm, 1, 2, 3. Our second to last sprint. We'll do another 25-minute sprint later on, but happy writing, everybody. Sorry, y'all. It took me so long because I spilled my coffee and I had to clean it up. How was that spread for everybody? Oh, okay. Mars is about halfway through the watching of that production of Midsummer's Night's Dream. The stream did not end. I was just upstairs cleaning up my mess. I want to click on Good Luck Babe, but it's sad. I don't want to get copyright claim today. Yeah, how was that spread for everyone? I used the first part of the sprint. I did no writing today, none whatsoever. I've just been collecting data for this drama that's been going on. I found a screenshot of the original tweet from that agent and her statement that was published in Publisher's Lunch Place. So we're gonna get into that in just a second. Okay, just make sure he's not doing anything he's not supposed to. Sasha also was looking at Good Luck Babe, but it's sad. I mean, I'll share the link in the Discord. I can't even mute it. Hold on. Oh my god, dude, what are you doing? I'm gonna kick you out. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Publisher's Lunch Place? I think that's what it's called. It's like in tandem with Publisher's Marketplace. My boss on Monday would be like, what the fuck were you doing Friday? Just tell them you were ill, you know? You had the sniffles. Summertime flu. Mullen played with the dog, made a quick grocery shopping order, did half another slide. That sounds like a lot of work to me, you know? Yes, lunch.publishers marketplace. It's like it says PL on the thing, okay? It says PL. So I'm thinking Publisher's Lunch Place. Jess, is your boss not also in the office with you? You can hit them with what were you doing on Friday? Ooh, let Sasha figure out the tattoo. What is it? God, this goddamn dog. Anyways, on to our second thing on the docket, our second order of business. We found the first defendant guilty. Now on to defendant number 2. She's not here on Friday. That's why I can't go to troubleshoot anymore. So, get out of the trash. Get out of the trash. Goodbye. Anyways. My shopper is struggling to find the fizzy watermelon sliced jellies. I need those. Oh my gosh. Okay. Back to the tea. An agent tweeted about reading a query saying it's basically this times this. Can someone write that for me? And people were like, why not the query in your inbox? And she was like, nah, it wasn't strong enough. And they didn't comp it that way. Outrage ensued. KT literally fired them over it. And I found the tweet screenshot. Let's show the class. Share screen. Here we go. Hillary Harwell said, and I quote, just read a query that was essentially the road meets deliverance. #YA. And now I want someone to write this for me, please. #am writing. #am querying. #MSWL. Manuscript wish list for those who may not have known that. Someone very astutely said, With respect, do you not see how it's actually kind of insidious for an agent with industry influence to reject a querying writer with no power, then try to get someone else to write their concept but better, just because they didn't use those specific comps? Someone else said, but not the querier? And Hillary goes, hi, no, the author did not pitch it as such, nor was the opening strong enough. And, okay. Oh, great reading the hashtags is giving Love Island. I got a text. Thank you. Um, yes, okay. And so I then discovered by going on Hillary's website that she also, what word was that about to come out? She also offers editorial services, right? So that's her thing. She edits, she's got like client testimonies about how she made, their book better or whatever. And so my thought was, if you're claiming to be an editor, if your style of agenting is editorial, why not just offer that main person, the querier, a revise and resubmit if their opening wasn't strong enough? Like, that's my 2 cents on that. And then she just up and deleted the tweet and her Twitter instead of just apologizing and being like, yeah, I fucked up. That really was my bad. They didn't pitch it like that, but you still got the vibe, so you could just change the pitch as you work with them. Exactly. Exactly. And you're claiming to be such a great editor. So insidious. No shame, man. So clueless. The thing is, I bet this would be the case for a lot of agents. Honestly, yeah. She was just an idiot to admit it to everyone. And then, after she was fired, she put out a statement, which I will pull up. Exhibit B. The thing is, if she just said, guys, I'd love to see a mix of these comps in my inbox, it would have been fine. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. But this is her statement. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, yeah, it's good enough. Harwell wrote in a statement to PL, I deeply regret the post I made on X/Twitter. I had read a query that, for context, had a sibling recovery plot and included no comparison titles. I understand how my post came across. It was hurtful to aspiring authors and potential/existing clients of my former agency, my former colleagues, and to the author of the submission. I am also so deeply sorry to my clients, who I consider family, and who are now thrust into upheaval because of what I said. I wish everything could have been handled in a more careful, nuanced way, but I accept full responsibility. Oops, close that out. Why do I keep saying the thing is? The thing is, you're right. Don't admit that you're taking from someone else's work that you don't think is good enough. Especially as the author might see it. That makes me so sad to think they'd have read her tweet. Exactly. Exactly. Also, she says, for context, had a sibling recovery plot and no comparison titles. I don't get the context in that. Like, maybe because I haven't read or watched the two things she wanted comped together, but I don't get the context. Sasha said, I queried an agent, and a bit later, their client came out with a book title similar to mine. I was so ticked. I can't imagine a whole concept or book as in the last case. Did you Google your book title before you queried them? Like, was it nowhere to be found, that title? And then they just popped up with it? Because I feel like that is. I'm sorry. I feel like that is kind of a case of, oh, you stole my title, If I previously Googled it and no such book existed called that before, and it's a unique title. Ooh, yeah. So sorry that happened to you, Sasha. Anyways, how do we think this lady could have gone about that better? Like Malin said, she could have just said she wanted these two things and not mention the original query. Yeah, I think she definitely should not have deleted the Twitter and the whole tweet and doubled down. She could have just apologized immediately and tried to like clarify this. Maybe she'd still have her job. The way it came out made it sound worse than maybe it was. Exactly. In the court of public opinion, say if she read the query, it triggered an idea that had nothing to do with said query, that'd be fine. My thoughts exactly. If she had just been like, never mind, I'm not gonna say that word. The limited characters on X, formerly known as Twitter, makes it come across really bad. This is like Bex told us about screenplays, where sometimes the people you send them to will send you a thing like, yo, just so you know, we're already working on something similar to this. So people don't think they stole it. Yeah. Because I can see how, and this happens to me, this probably happens to most writers, how you're reading something and it inspires an independent idea. If she had just said, hey, when I read this, it just inspired an independent idea of mine that I'd like to see. Like, there was really no connection. Get out of the trash! Sorry. There's no connection. It just sparked an independent thought of mine. Then that'd be something different. But she was like, no, their opening wasn't strong enough. They didn't use these comp titles, and then just deleted it. I do think losing her job over it, if the reality wasn't quite as bad as it seems online, is perhaps too harsh. Wallace made a good point when we talked about it. She said that she can see why they would fire her because, like, that um, kind of detracts the trust from the agency as an entity. So people might not want to query that agency if she's still attached to it. But yeah, just wondering about the authors she was the agent for. Also, potentially, she needs this job. Yeah. Agents, get out the trash. But from the perspective of the agency, oh, Grape is explaining my point. LOL. I'm sure you will explain it far better than I can paraphrase. So go ahead. Wonder if this wasn't her first offense. That makes me wonder as well. Hi JK. I theoretically should be working on the reverse outline of my pirate book. Have not been doing that. We've just been chit chatting about book drama. I'm sure other people have been productive. I just haven't. I just think sometimes people will say dumb shit over the internet and ruin their whole lives or career just for one stupid mistake they might genuinely regret. hmm But on the other hand, she knows she's an online public figure in that world and should know better. But also, sometimes when like things people say dumb shit, other people will jump to their defense. I didn't see a single person jump to her defense. So I'm like, where's your like firing squad? Where's your backup? Why is no one defending you? No one can speak to your integrity. Like none of the authors you work with are like, hey, I know her. She probably didn't mean it like that. I don't know. It's like if Mullen or Jess said some dumb shit on the internet, I'd be like, y'all, I know her soul. She didn't mean it like that. This is why I straight up deleted my Twitter account a couple years ago because I had that thing since hold up. Because I'd had that thing since Twitter came into existence. Okay. And I don't know what kind of shit 20-year-old me was spouting. Yeah. Before I made my YouTube channel, I privated my personal Twitter and then I like combed through it and deleted anything that was like identifiable to where I am and like anything I just that was cringe I might have regretted. But I don't think I've ever said anything like offensive on the internet. Oh what? If y'all, you know what? I have said some dumb shit on the internet, but nothing, to my knowledge, offensive. If y'all said some dumb shit on the internet, I'd throw you under the bus so fast. Just kidding. I'd write up the battle for you all. Yeah. Well, since I've definitely said dumb shit over the internet, but hopefully it's deep into my Facebook account with pictures of my 2018 emo haircut. Oh, I need to see that immediately. Immediately. Dumb, but never offensive, I think. Yeah, that's the line. Except one tweet against Ed Sheeran. Oops. You know, I think I may have said many things about Lin-Manuel Miranda, but that were offensive. But you know, I stand by it. I stand by every single not slur. I've never called that man a slur, but every single bad thing I've ever said about him. I don't like that man. And you can quote me on that. I'd like to hope I haven't said anything offensive, but 20-year-old me was a whole different person. Yeah, it was a different time. That's why I'm like when teenagers say dumb shit on the internet and then they get their whole lives ruined, like they lose their scholarship, they lose their internship, blah 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 blah. I'm like, well, they're young, they're dumb. Especially if it was something that came from like 2007. I'm like, okay, people grow. People grow. Cancel culture is quick to cancel people. There is some for good reason. Care about what I post on social media. Yeah, definitely. Basically, I once tweeted at Spotify asking why I keep getting Ed Sheeran recommended in my For You playlist when I never listen to his music. And they replied, I was mortified. Oh my gosh. What did they say? We need to privatize the Discord. What have we said on there? I've said some stuff in our group chat, not gonna lie. But that's different. That's a group chat. That's not for all eyes to see. Oh. The other day, my sister sent me a screenshot complaining about Taylor Swift getting recommended to her. And I'm like, girl, your top artist is Harry Styles. Why are you surprised? They just said, sorry about your bad experience. That's funny. I bet Ed Sheeran has seen it too. And you know what? I think he'd laugh at that. He seems like a chill guy. Bah, that's too strong. Anyways, I think we're gonna do a final sprint, another 25 minutes. And maybe I can get a single thing completed. Let's see. This is cute. Very summer-esque. Laura Nettles Strawberry Timer. Present. Yeah, it's not like you were mean about it. You just said you don't like him. Don't listen to him. Yeah. Okay. Scroll down to 25 minutes. 25, 21. Oh, what day is it? When is Kate coming back to Twitch? I think I was mean. All right. If everyone's ready, final sprint. Made it clear I would never in a million years listen to him. At least you show remorse. I don't know. Because like I said, all gingers are shit singers. Yeah. All right. Final sprint starting right now. Right. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. Stop screen sharing. How did everyone do for that sprint? That was our final sprint of the day. 4 sprints done. Did anyone else listen to this? Good luck, babe, but sad. It was good. Got chills. So lovely and sad. I also listened to some of the other songs from the singer, and they're also so good. They got an Enemies to Lovers version of Oops, I Did It Again, and that immediately went on a playlist. So good. Sasha added that to the Work in Progress playlist. Marlon got my grocery shop, ate the entire pack of watermelon fizzies. Ugh, not the entire pack. You're supposed to save some for later. And did another half slide. I hope you got multiple. If you got multiple, then it's acceptable. Wallace says my apartment is in that much worse before. Hold up. I'm sorry, I can't read. It's in the much worse before it gets better state, but I'm not gonna panic. Don't panic. Just take it corner by corner, you know? You gotta get everything up off the floor first, and then pick a corner, start there, work your way around. That's the hack. Calling it a day. I mean, you phoned it in hours ago, if we're being honest. Wendy says, I tried and then realized my headphones were not working. Oh, that's so sad. Mars tried to claim the new notebook. Nope, my new book on Goodreads, but had no luck, so I sent a message to Becca to see if she'd ever had the same issue, and then just watched more Midsummer. Only 30 minutes to go. I hope you get your Goodreads issue resolved, and enjoy the rest of the play. Yeah, I got it. I just couldn't wrap my tongue around it. I didn't like that. Ignore that I just said that. No, but it was kind of clean before. Now that I've been organizing, it's a disaster. But it's okay, because I still have an hour left of ML of L. I know I should have kept them for later, but I'm weak. We're just gonna have to put in another grocery order for 6 more to last you next week. All right. I think we've come to the end of our stream. I'd like to thank everyone who has stayed the whole time and everyone who came in at whatever point. Thanks to Wallace and Katie and Steve for trying to get me out of bed this morning, and for Katie and Mullen for running the first sprint. Yeah. Love you guys. Bye. I can't find the button. Oh my gosh. I'm glad we had fun. Next week, come prepared with more drama, more tea. I'm assigning everyone homework. Okay, bye. No sound. I'm just gonna have to talk our way out of this. Bye. Thanks for coming. Oh, shit.